Shall we begin? Let's begin now. Shall we begin?
Aloha, Leo. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your spirit messages and forecast for 2022. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. If you haven't already, please do like, share, subscribe, hit that bell button. All of those things help my channel to grow and expand. I want to give a big thank you for those of you who have already subscribed. And thank you for those who have donated over this past year to my channel. It has really helped me to grow and be able to give you this wonderful free content, okay? And I'm looking forward to having much more coming in 2022. Yay! Okay, and for those of you who have wanted to work with me personally with a private reading or a one-to-one mentorship, those are open and available for you. I would love to assist you in creating paradise in your own world, learning how to live happy and thrive in any economy. And so how you can get in touch with me, just email me at thewhisperingdragonfly@gmail.com. We will do a one-to-one free phone consultation to find out what is the best fit for you as service-wise and get you rolling into your future thriving, okay? I love it. All right, enough announcements. Let's get some Hawaiian salt. Hawaiian salt clears your energy and it gives you your minerals. Okay, so Leo, we are going to be doing a detailed overview of your energies for the year, and then quarter by quarter we will look at love at the end, and then do some closing messages. Okay, so we're going a little bit more in depth just to see how things are flowing for you in 2022. Now 2022, the general energy, oh, my nose is itching a little bit. The 2022 and the general energies, it's a 6 year. So 6 is balance, harmony, love, and romance. It is as above, so below. Okay, it's represented as the Star of David in the 3D depiction. Okay, it's also a representation of the Merkaba. Okay, and so essentially we're, as a collective, learning to be harmonious, but we're also learning how to travel astrally and be in balance as we do that. This is also a time to bring things into the earth. The 6 is the womb, okay? 3 is conception, 6 is in the womb, the incubation, the safe space, okay? The balance, the mother's love. And then 9 is birth. Okay, so you are absolutely in this position now of coming into balance with your dreams, desires, what your heart wants, what you know in your gut to be true. And that is a general energy that's all of us are collectively moving into love, harmony, and allowing the systems that be to dismantle themselves. Okay, so we're going to look at the Wisdom Keepers inner guidebook here to get an overall overarching energy for Leo specifically. What is the main archetype for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising for 2022? Okay, they said this one. Okay, and then we're going to get a spiritual energy from the Starseeds Oracle to see how that is moving through your life as well. Okay, beautiful. So we have diplomacy. All right, Leo. So this particular year, you are learning diplomacy. You're learning how to almost be a mediator, okay? And even if you have strong opinions that are separate from the person that you're speaking with or dealing with in all areas of your life, this is a balancing card. You're choosing the high road, okay? You're choosing to be in your power. This is a number 6 as well. So you are in harmony with the energies of the you are in harmony with the energies of the year. Excuse me. All right. Now, the shadow side of that is conflict, okay? And then your highest, the city, is peace. So through, it says, I am here to invite you to drop your defenses, let down your guard, stop fighting against your own humanity by refusing to see, feel, and accept your inner demons. There's a way to calm emotional waters in your intimate relationships and in the world without repressing or avoiding the truth. There's a way to dissolve seemingly insurmountable barriers to peace, to know precisely when it's time to act, when it's time to speak, and how to speak powerfully, yet from the heart. The true path of peace and diplomacy requires that you fearlessly look at and embrace your own weaknesses. Don't protect yourself from your deepest emotions, and you will find that your timing, communications, and relationships will improve. Naturally, others will want to confide in you, and you will sense just what is needed. Even in the most emotionally volatile situations, your very presence can have the power to shift the energy of a room or a relationship from one of conflict to peace, okay? So you are learning to be that, to control your emotions, but doing it in such a way that you're not denying them, you're accepting your emotions. And it feels like you're moving into a very, very peaceful time this year. And it's through your own mastery, Leo. So that feels really beautiful, because I know there can be, you're a fire sign, okay? There's that fiery wit, and if something isn't right, you're going to say something about it. But at this particular time, you're going to learn how to say it to get the outcome of peace and togetherness that you'd like. I feel like you're dropping the defenses or the need to be right and learning how to express your truth, but in a way that is useful for you to get your outcomes. Beautiful. And then for your spiritual energy, you have the blue flame. My goodness, Leo. This is spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. So for those of you who already know you're a starseed, or that you're spiritual and you've had these awakenings, you're awakening to a higher level. For those of you who are just coming into your spiritual energies, this is spontaneous awakening. So you're learning how to have peace. You're activating. Across the board, you're activating in general. So this year it may be good to meditate with the blue flame, to allow yourself the time to integrate your higher energies, because we're all ascending as a planet, but you guys are the first to get this blue flame card. In fact, I don't know that I've ever drawn this, and I use this deck pretty often. And I remember when I was awakening, my second awakening experience in 2012, I was channeling the blue flame a lot. And I'm like, what is this blue flame? And I'm just now, in 2021 and 2020, just now learning more about what that is, okay? So, be patient with yourself. There's all new information coming in for you spiritually. And so this is beautiful. You're learning how to move through your awakenings and integration with peace, learning how to communicate at a higher level this year. Really beautiful. We're going to get the energy oracle cards for each quarter for you, and the tarot cards for each quarter, and go a little deeper here into your year, and then we'll look at love after that, okay? So yeah, I like it. I feel like everything's starting to calm in my body, where it was like real riled up at the beginning of your reading, and so it feels good. It feels like as you are activating to these new energies, that you're truly moving into that state of alchemy where you're changing conflict into peace. Okay. All right, and let's get the tarot, and then we'll talk story here. Nice. Okay, So first quarter, we have patience and the 7 of coins. Okay, so this is telling me, first quarter, have patience that things will grow. I feel like you're integrating different projects. There's a little bit, this looks like an ice queen with the clock there. So time is on your side. 7 of coins indicates that you are deciding how you're going to invest yourself. This is saying that your decisions and how you've invested and otherwise has been really positive. So allow it time to grow. This is can be a card of analysis paralysis, but in this particular occasion, it's telling me that there is, if there are any delays in a project in this first quarter, in your job search or change, even with your health, this is saying, we'll look at love in a moment, but this is saying that, take the patience. Sometimes delays are a way to divert downfall, okay? So this can prove to be a really positive delay, so you may be considering your investments at this time. I am also showing that if you have invested, they're really showing me investments. So some of you, this might be crypto or stocks or some other sort of investment that you have already done or you're going to do in the first quarter. Have patience with it, because I feel like it's a little bit of a roller coaster, but you will get a return on your investment. So they're saying, don't make any rash decisions in this first 3 months. Allow yourself to reflect on how you invest yourself, your time, your energy. They're also showing me this dog, and even though it's not Wizard of Oz, it's reminding me of Toto, okay? We're not in Kansas anymore, so you're waking up. Be patient with yourself spiritually in this first quarter, because I feel like you might have to be a little bit more still than you'd like to be, especially with this spontaneous awakening and activation. There's integration that's happening. They're also showing that some of you may have a pet or a dog that's going to be really helpful to you to help calm your energy and soothe you while you're going through these changes and learning how to communicate more effectively and more diplomatically. And it's going to be to your advantage, okay? So they're saying, spend the time with your pets, allow the seeds that you've planted to grow. I feel like they're showing me the eclipses for some reason, and the last set of eclipse in 2021. What is that beeping? Okay, good. Sorry. So that last eclipse in 2021, I feel like there was some projects and openings that you planted seeds at that time. Now these may be energetic, they may be physical, they may be in your work or romantic sector, but they're saying give it time to grow, okay? Second quarter, we have action in the wheel, okay? So where it was still in the first quarter, second quarter you're coming out guns blazing, all right? Wheel of Fortune's on your side. Things are changing. This is the time for action. Where the first quarter they're saying, stay still, don't make any big decisions. Allow yourself to let the energies integrate. And then second quarter is go time. Okay, so for this may be where you have the spontaneous awakening spiritually. This may be inspiration on an idea, a business plan. A door opens for you to act on the seeds that you've planted. And you're going to do so, again, balanced, harmonious, diplomatically. So this first quarter, they're saying be patient, because if you act too hastily, that may bring conflict that's unnecessary for your growth. Where if you allow yourself to go with the flow of the energy, your second quarter is going to be the time to act. So those of you who've wanted to do a new business, this action card also reminds me of the Chariot, which is victory, communication, swift action. This is very quick energy that I'm feeling in the second quarter. And then we have Jupiter here on this Wheel of Fortune. So, and oh, this one has a dolphins as well. Beautiful. playful energy coming in. Okay, much more happy energy, much more abundant energy. So, go with the flow of things, because you are absolutely moving into a time of plenty. So anything that you've invested in the second quarter is going, or in the first quarter, the second quarter is going to grow exponentially. So it's going to be a really good time. Financially, it feels like. So just be patient with yourself in the first quarter. Third quarter, we have Goddess of the Moon and Six of Swords. All right. You're going to be much more intuitive at this time. The moon cycles are going to be relevant to you. Your intuition is heightened. Okay, we have Six of Swords. So where there may have been rocky waters, the balancing is taking place. Spirit is taking you out of the rocky waters. Okay, this is Spirit connecting with you. This is the integration time, third quarter. Okay, activations. You're going to be getting some understanding of the things that have come through, the downloads that have come through spiritually. You may be illuminated to some of the things that haven't been working in your business or your workplace. So they're asking you to quiet yourself in the third quarter and allow yourself to receive those intuitive promptings, because we have 52, which yields to a 7, which is the psychic, the seer, the truth. So in order to hear the truth, you've got to slow yourself down. So even with how you speak with yourself inside, they're asking you to take a diplomatic approach, because Spirit is taking you out of the rocky waters. So anything that vibrationally wasn't matched up in your workplace, in your business plan, in your investments, in your health, your relationships, this year is going to be heavily on relationships focus. Anything that was out of balance is now going to be coming into balance, and it's Spirit that's taking you out of it. Okay, so this isn't you on your own. You're not alone, Leo. Okay, you're going to be moved to more peaceful waters. All right, and then fourth quarter, we have third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. This is your solar plexus, your power in the world, how you show up. And it looks like the sun, which is the card of Leo. And then we have Page of Cups. Okay. So you're really going to be moving into a time in the fourth quarter. I feel like that's you standing in your personal power, but doing it from your heart space. It's like this is reminding me of innocence. There's fantasy involved here. There's feeling from your heart, imagining from the loving space, and it's going to be like the gentle strength. Okay, strength is your card as well, and it's often very yellow, and so the strength in the tarot speaks of the inner strength that comes through gentleness. This is not about overpowering others. True strength is gentle, it's kind, it's vulnerable, it's open. It takes a lot of strength to allow yourself to be open and vulnerable with those that you love, in your relationships, to communicate in a new way. And it feels like fourth quarter, you're coming into a bit of mastery and building on the foundation that you've gotten from the first parts of the year. Looks really beautiful spiritually as well. Again, you're coming into your power. So the vibration that you're emanating is one that's really of innocence and love, and great dreaming and imagination. There's also communication, but that comes from the heart at this time. So it feels really good. I feel like you'll be more focused on yourself during this fourth quarter, but standing in your power. It feels like all the things that you learned from the first 3 quarters, it's going to be really beautiful. I also feel like for some of you, you may be taking a leadership position at work if you don't own your own business. And this is a leadership position that's really going to help you to balance out your power, to learn to lead from the heart. Some of you, it's interesting, this isn't the meaning of the card, but like some of you may be teachers or trainers to young people. So you may teach in a school system and you're changing something about that. You're learning how to communicate well, and it's really promoting you at the end of the year. So that's not going to be for everybody, but it feels like you'll be working with those that are younger than you and teaching and training them. Okay, let's shift over to love for first quarter for Leo. Shifting gears here. First quarter for Leo. Okay, second quarter for Leo. Third quarter and fourth quarter. Okay. So first quarter it says, give thanks for blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So for my singles out there, this is like you giving blessings in advance, okay? Again, you're investing in your heart. You're having patience. So Venus is in retrograde at the beginning of the year until January 29th. Okay, so you're reevaluating what you want out of your relationships, and I feel like what you want is coming to you. You are going to be successful. So they're asking you to give thanks in advance. You know, gratitude does a lot to bring what you want to you. And so this is saying that the blessings are coming to you. For those of you that are already in relationship, if you have felt a little bit like there has been disagreement or conflict, you're moving into the state of balance. Give thanks that it's going to, the momentum's going to change, and you're going to be in a new type of relationship with your lover or your mate, okay? But it feels really good. This feels like a time of stillness and gratitude at the beginning of the year for you. Okay, second, we have Secret Admirer. So it looks like, Leo, this is coming up a little bit more for singles. But we have Action and Wheel of Fortune. It says someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. All right, Leo, so in this second quarter, this Secret Admirer is going to come forward. There's going to be action, and there's going to be this Wheel of Fortune. And I do feel like it's someone that you would like to date. I feel like it's someone that you would like to be in relationship with. And I feel like it's someone that you may not have considered. It feels more like a friend or a coworker. And you may not have considered them initially, but when they give the offer, like you can feel they're an elevated partner, and like you just wouldn't have thought that they'd have feelings for you, Leo, but it's like they're very very loving, very charming. The energy is really really nice, okay? So you'll have a Secret Admirer coming forward. All right, and then third quarter we have Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Okay, and then we have the Goddess of the Moon and the Six of Swords. So I feel like this beautiful spiritual partner that comes in the second quarter, you all might be hot and heavy. There's a lot of action, okay? So a lot of action in your second quarter, and then you're back to that sort of restful state and going more internal. So if, you know, sometimes at the beginning of relationships, there's a lot of, especially these spiritual relationships, because I feel like once this person confesses what they want with you, there is a lot of passion there. And that also may bring up some triggers, because you're learning diplomacy, you're learning how to integrate, you're learning, you have these spiritual things that are happening, so the old patterns may come up. So if there's need for space, just trust, because it's just for a short amount of time. Everything will work out really, really well. And then fourth quarter, it says manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. And then we have third chakra and Page of Cups. Okay, so you're showing up as beautiful, innocent, in your power, and you're really manifesting the miracle. So I feel like I do feel like this person, if they had separated for you for that particular quarter, they're going to come back in a miraculous way, and it's because you've learned to balance yourself, and you've learned how to balance and be diplomatic in your situations. You have integrated, and I feel like it'll be a little bit unexpected because as you've given the space and really balanced yourself, it's like almost like you're not focusing on them, though you want them to come back. So I do feel like in love there is a balancing and sort of a little bit of an ebb and flow that's happening in 2022, but at the end of the year you're manifesting the miracle. So I do think for others too who have been in relationship and it has, you know, maybe been stagnant or it's been up and down, this says that it's going to like take you to the next level. So some of you may be getting engaged at the end of the year in the fourth quarter. Those of you that are coupled but not married. Okay. Those of you that are coupled, it feels like you're going to manifest those miracles together. And it's through your new ways of communication. And allowing yourself the time to be together, and then there's a time to embrace and a time to release, okay? And so it's like allowing yourself the time and space to let love blossom, okay? And we're going to go ahead and close out the reading. So we're going to get a Sacred Destiny Oracle and a Shaman's Dream Oracle to close them out. For Leo, what else would you like to say to Leo Spirit for 2022? Okay. And gorgeous. Okay. So we have forgiveness, and then we have blessings. Okay. So this year there is a focus on forgiveness, but it yields blessings. It yields miracles. That yellow bird standing out to me, so that may be a signal for you throughout the year. The forgiveness is not for anyone else. It's for you. And they're showing me this little like crescent moon there. So that may be a time frame where you do your forgiveness work. This beautiful bird, I feel like it wants to sing a song too. So it's like there's blessings coming to you. There's also this cherry blossom tree, which has to do with Kuan Yin, the divine feminine. Okay, forgiving, compassion yields blessings. And again, this yellow bird's really standing out. So some of you may have already been visited by the yellow birds, but I do feel like it's going to be a symbol for you throughout the year. And then we have Me Talks. Repairing your body, mind, and spirit. It's so cute, this little very cute image there. Hopefully you can see it. So yeah, you're doing a detox, a Me Talks, allowing yourself to repair yourself, to bring back that inner peace. This is a beautiful time of integration. They're also showing me, because you're going to be activating like saltwater baths, so to take saltwater baths and be in the ocean if you can. I know Leos don't always love water, but depending what placements are in your chart, but we're cleared through salt. Okay, so sweat it out or swim or take you a salt bath, but it feels like do some things that are appropriate for you to detox your body and your mind so that you show up in a diplomatic way, so you show up in a balanced and loving way. There are miracles occurring and blessings for you in this year. So it's like go with the flow this year, because there are the ebbs and flows and there's real distinct energy shifts. So it's like press the gas when it's time for the gas, put on the brake when it's time for the brake. Okay, so thank you guys so much. Thank you for all that you do, and have a wonderful 2022. And until next time, aloha.